Hi, I'm Shane Zadowski from Akeko Vertical Gardens, which uses small space design to bring food gardening back into our living spaces, utilizing space, technology and recycling. Today we're going to make a video to show you exactly how you can make pizza completely from gardening ingredients, base and all. Come on now, I want to show you how to do it. Let's go, Zara. Let's show them how to make a pizza completely from garden ingredients. We can grow our own pizzas.
And even if you get tired, you can still get a drink of water.
Yeah, water. Woo!
I love pizza.
And the way I'm going to show you today, it all starts with one amazing plant, the Queensland arrowroot, or Canna edulis. The roots can be eaten in the same way you would eat a potato. The benefit is you can make flour out of it too. Step number one, pizza. Dig out some arrowroot.
My dad's dad loved pizza. And my dad's dad probably loved pizza too.
You get these lovely tubulars, these big clumps, which is what you can use to eat and make your arrowroot flour. So you can see I've just put it in here, just cutting the ends off.
I steer clear of most of the...
These are the little rhizomes. When you're peeling them, if you like, put these aside, cut them off like that, leaving a bit of flesh, and pop them into the ground and you can grow some more arrowroot. Just put them on your chopping board, chop them up.
But whenever I order my pizza, it never is as vegan as I like. Yeah,
just chop them up.
Chop, chop, chop.
So then you put it in this hand-powered blender.
Woo!
Just blend it up. So you could use a powered blender if you like.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's just as easy to use a hand-powered one. So once you've crushed it up, put it into your strainer. Tip it from the mortar and pestle straight into the strainer. Squish it around, just get all that starch out.
I've made a miraculous discovery.
So it's separating, all the starchy water is going in there. Then get all the starch out and put it on a plate to dry in the sun. Push it down. This is all the pulp, which is what we're going to actually use for the base. So squeezing all that starchy goodness out, sit that in your bowl. Then when you notice here, at the bottom, you've got all this starch. Once that's settled, just pour the water into another container.
Pizza! Grows in your garden.
So you can see there that the difference between the flour and the pulp, so that's what we're separating. So we're going to scrape all that pulp out. What you're left with is the white starchy pulp, and that is what's going to make the flour. Put all that pulp onto the tray.
Pizza! Grows in your garden.
This is the flour that we're going to let dry in the sun. But, you know, here's some that I prepared earlier. That is pure white flour. So look at that, arrowroot flour. What I'm going to do is use the pulp to make a base, the pulp of the arrowroot. And the flour, I'm going to use to thicken up the sauce. Get the pulp, put it in. Just give it a bit of a squeeze out. So what you can do here is squeeze out the pulp and get a bit more of that starchy flour. So now I'm going to add a few extra elements into the base of the pizza. Some fresh leek, some onion.
It's so delicious.
And let's have a look at what we've got to select from the vertical garden as well. We got here some parsley, some thyme, some basil. The lemon basil, Thai basil. They're all going to make awesome little add-ons to the pizza. We're just going to add a few eggs, fresh from the chicken's butt. Put them straight in. You don't have to put the eggs in if you don't want. Usually I am a vegan as well, but I do eat eggs when I know where they've come from. I know these eggs have come from loved chickens and they're right here on our farm.
As vegan as you like.
So what you can do, if you don't want to use egg, you can use the flour that you've made to thicken it up a bit. So I will sprinkle a bit of that in.
Yeah, just put in your hands into the earth now. Your healing hands.
So now we've got these two beautiful pizza bases made from the pulp. It's going to crisp up in the oven and it's going to become like a hash brown base. It's going to be delicious. But let's get these in the oven. So that's been about half an hour and they're looking fantastic. So you can see how they've really crisped up so nicely there. What we'll do now is we'll make the sauce and we'll put on the toppings. So let's make the sauce. These are Roma tomatoes and they're just flourishing in my garden at the moment. So I picked a whole heap of these. We're just going to chop them up and put them in the hand-powered blender.
For that treat, pull it out. A vegan pizza.
So this is the secret ingredient for the sauce. Lemons. Lemon and basil. What I'm going to do is use this arrowroot flour that I made prepared earlier. And I'm going to put this into the sauce to thicken it up. So we'll put all of that in. Chop up the lemon. Fresh from the tree. Squeeze the juice. A great ingredient is talbasia or society garlic. Curry, herb, bit of rosemary. I'll just give it a quick taste test. Wow. Oh, that is amazing. We got a pizza base, let's put on our sauce.
It's mine. Grows in your garden.
So I'm going to put these garden ingredients on now. So I've got the sweet leaf basil, rocket flowers, so there we have it. It's looking pretty good. Look at that pizza, fresh out of the oven. Look at that. That's a beautiful pizza. So this is step number 10. Eat the pizza and celebrate. Yeah. So remember, if you want to subscribe to learn more about vertical gardening, join the Vertical Gardens community. You can see the button to subscribe below. And also, if you want me to make you a sustainable pizza garden where you can make these in your own home using the latest sustainable gardening technologies and the latest vertical gardening design principles, just give me a call and let me know, and we can make pizza together. Woo! Oh yeah. That is great. Pirates love to make pizza.
Byron loves to eat meat.
I'm a vegan.
I love pizza. I've always loved pizza. My dad loves pizza. My dad's dad loved pizza. And my dad's dad probably loved pizza too. Yeah, I love pizza.